Hey guys, Jeremy Whittington here from Thinkaholics. We're at Salesforce Connections 2016. I'm here with Cole McClay, a video specialist from Vidyard. So Cole, what can you tell people about what you guys do?
Yeah, so Vidyard is a video intelligence platform. We allow organizations to manage videos across the enterprise. We track back-end analytics on how individual viewers are viewing video content as well. So helping with understanding video ROI across the organization, really being able to measure that content that previously was unmeasurable for organizations.
So essentially people that are using your tool, they'll create the content, upload it to your site, and then just like generate something they can use on their website, or how's that work?
Exactly, so there's multiple use cases. If we're thinking about the marketing use case, we work with organizations in the Salesforce ecosystem who use platforms like Pardot. And so what they'll do is they'll embed videos across our website as tools for things like demand generation, as well as brand awareness. We give them the tools to measure that content, understand how it's being effective across their funnel, and use the information in Pardot to do things like scoring, segmentation, as well as automated nurture based on how people are viewing that video content.
And what do you mean by nurture? What does that do?
Yeah, so let's say you come to a homepage site, you view our video, you go to an integration page and watch a specific integration video. We can then understand that you watched that particular video and add you to that particular nurture segment.
So it's basically a group of people that you're trying to target for further marketing, or?
Exactly, and so what we say is because we can track the viewing data, we can track their digital body language around what they're actually interested by what video content they've engaged with.
Gotcha. And what kind of video content do people host with you? Is it, white papers or any type of other thing, or any video content there is, basically?
Yeah, any video content. I mean, we have organizations, again, who use it in the marketing use case. They'll do customer testimonials, they'll do on-demand webinars, they'll do product overviews, and they use all of these types of videos throughout the funnel to convert leads. If we're looking at more of an internal use case, we also have the integrations with Salesforce.com, where they can then share video content internally using Salesforce Chatter.
To employees, or?
Exactly, to employees. So let's say there's some information that they want to send out as training information for sales reps. Well, they can push that through Salesforce Chatter, and it then plays in line for those reps to view, and gives the managers and directors the information to say, I know which rep, watch which piece of content, and gives them the ability to determine ROI on that training content as well.
So do you see anybody using this as kind of an audit tool for people doing training, or?
Exactly, it's exactly it. And again, it goes back to really understanding that individual level engagement on who's viewing your videos. And we see within the Salesforce platform, it's very easy to report on, because again, all that data goes to the individual user records, and they can then pull that and report on that in Salesforce itself.
And once you have the content uploaded, like how long does it take to actually push it out, make it live? And especially when you're configuring like forums and things like that.
Yeah, so I mean, the video content is available instantly once you upload it to Vidyard. You'll be able to access it through the Chatter platform. You can also curate content, so if you're in a director role, in a marketing role, and you want to develop a resource library of video content for your sales reps to access, that content library will be available to them instantly once you upload it to Vidyard. If you want to get really customized and add things like events and calls to action within your video for lead generation, it's also very simple, and we can do things by building it inside of Vidyard itself, or you can actually embed Pardot forms into the videos through the Vidyard platform as well.
So when it comes to the lead capturing, you mentioned Pardot forms, what other types of ways do you have to collect data and pull it into like Salesforce or any of that?
Yeah, so again, all of the viewing information will get pulled into Salesforce.
Right, the statistics, who they are, the cookie, all that.
Exactly. And so if we're also pulling in information from a lead form, we have a lot of customers who will do what we call a video journey. So obviously, if you have a high-level overview video, you're not going to ask for their information right away. You want them to go through that journey to understand more about your product, maybe get to that on-demand webinar, and then you're going to ask them for the information. And so these calls to actions and events that you use in your video can direct them through that journey, whereas organizations today might be using a YouTube or Vimeo. They don't have control over the buyer journey and what people are watching after they finish that initial video they've started viewing.
Okay. All right, so if people want to try this out, what do they need to do?
Yeah, just go to vidyard.com. Feel free to request a demonstration, contact a sales rep. We'd be happy to talk with you, understand what your video strategy looks like, whether there's a fit, and determine whether it makes sense from there.
Cool. Well, thank you very much, Colin.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jeremy.
Yep.